Imagine dedicating your time to staying active, but every single time you finish a workout, your hips feel uneven and your lower back aches just a little bit more. You have tried squats, lunges, step-ups, and regular glute bridges, yet one leg always feels tighter and your physical strength never quite feels balanced. Here is a hard truth about fitness after 60 that no one talks about. If your glute muscles are out of balance, no amount of traditional exercise will fix the problem unless you address the root cause first. Before we begin, please note this video is for educational purposes and is not medical advice, so consult a doctor before starting any new routine. Muscle imbalance is an incredibly quiet problem. It does not scream loudly like a sudden injury. Instead, it whispers through a subtle hip drop when you walk, a nagging lower backache, or noticing your pants fit differently on one side. You might exercise consistently every day and still reinforce this harmful imbalance without even realizing it. This happens naturally because we sit more, favor one leg due to old injuries, and let our dominant side slowly take over the daily workload. When you do well-known exercises like squats or walking with an unbalanced body, your stronger side keeps getting stronger while the weaker side quietly fades away. The very good news is you do not need to train harder or push through joint pain. You just need to train much smarter. You need specific movements that reactivate the right muscles, restore perfect symmetry, and respect the body you have right now. Today, we will walk you through 4 science-backed, low-impact glute moves that are gentle enough to do right at home. You will not need heavy weights or gym memberships. All you truly need is a simple chair, a little floor space, and the willingness to give your body better glute coordination. Before we count down from number 4 to our incredibly powerful final move, please take a moment to introduce yourself in the comments below. Drop your first name, your age, and the city where you are watching from. This channel is a supportive community, and your unique story helps shape exactly what we create next. Let us move forward together, rebuild your balance, and fix those hidden imbalances starting today. Let us begin our countdown with number 4, the lying piriformis stretch. Before your glute muscles can fire correctly, your hips absolutely must let go of tension. From an educational perspective, one of the biggest mistakes people make as they age is jumping straight into strength training without clearing the tightness building up for decades. You might feel this tension in your lower back or as a deep ache running down your leg. However, the root cause is often a small, tight muscle buried deep beneath the glutes called the piriformis. This stabilizing muscle becomes shortened from years of prolonged sitting. When it tightens, it frequently compresses the sciatic nerve, creating discomfort and blocking your larger muscles from activating properly. Think of it like trying to drive a car with the parking brake fully engaged. You must release the brake first. The lying piriformis stretch is a gentle but mandatory first step. It resets the hip joint and opens the nerve pathways so your glutes can engage without resistance. We choose the lying position over a seated stretch because it offers complete spinal support and requires zero balance, making it incredibly safe for anyone with knee concerns. Please remember to always listen to your body, and if you have chronic pain, consult your healthcare provider before trying this movement. Here is exactly how to do it safely. Lie flat on your back on a mat or a firm bed. Bend both knees with your feet flat on the floor. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh just above the knee, creating a figure 4 shape. Reach your hands carefully behind your left thigh and gently pull it toward your chest until you feel a deep stretch in your right hip. Hold this position while breathing deeply for 20 to 30 seconds, then slowly release and switch to the other side. Please avoid common mistakes like pulling too hard, lifting your neck, or holding your breath. This must feel like a relief, never a painful strain. If you cannot reach your leg, simply use a rolled towel behind your thigh. Stretching this muscle twice a day sets the perfect foundation for physical independence. We want to know how this felt for you. Did you notice one hip feeling significantly tighter than the other side while trying this stretch today? Please drop a comment below and tell us which side was tighter, because recognizing that imbalance is your first step toward fixing it. Now that we have successfully released the tension in your hips, your body is prepared for movement number 3, the seated hip abduction. From an anatomical perspective, most of us only think about the large glute muscle behind us, ignoring the smaller side muscle known as the gluteus medius. Educating yourself about this hidden stabilizer is crucial because it is your primary defense against falls and a key to hip stability as you age. When we walk or perform regular squats, we barely engage this side muscle. Over time, it naturally weakens, causing your knees to cave inward and forcing your lower back to compensate for the lack of joint support. Science offers a brilliant solution here. A 2019 study from Stanford University revealed that the seated hip abduction activates the gluteus medius 2.5 times more effectively than traditional squats, all while removing heavy stress from your knee joints. Here is how to execute this movement safely. Sit tall in a firm chair with your feet flat on the floor and your knees bent at a 90-degree angle. Place a light resistance band around your thighs, just above the knees. Lean back slightly while keeping your spine straight and your core tightened to improve muscle targeting. Slowly press your knees outward against the band. When you reach the widest point, pause for 1 to 2 seconds and actively squeeze your side glutes. Return to the starting position with slow control. Aim for 10 to 12 repetitions. Please avoid common mistakes like rocking your upper body back and forth, lifting your feet off the ground, or rushing through the movement. Fast repetitions ruin proper muscle activation. If one side struggles more, always start your set with that weaker side and add 1 extra repetition there. If you do not own a resistance band, simply place your hands on the outside of your knees and push outward while your arms provide the resistance. This exercise is entirely about rebuilding trust in your physical foundation. When your side glutes are awake, you walk with true confidence and stability. We would love to hear from you. Try a few repetitions right now using just your hands for resistance, and let us know in the comments if you felt your side muscles waking up today. Now that your side stabilizers are fully awake and engaged, it is time to focus on movement number 2, the seated glute bridge, often called the hip thrust. When we talk about building real strength as we age, we must understand that glute exercises do not have to be loud, fast, or exhausting to be powerful. From an educational standpoint, one of the biggest misconceptions in fitness is that you must stand up and do heavy squats to build a strong lower body. The truth is, the most transformative glute move you can do after 60 is actually performed while sitting back and lifting up. This movement targets the gluteus maximus, which is your body's largest and most powerful muscle, safely and effectively. Unlike traditional squats or lunges, the seated glute bridge does not put dangerous strain on your aging knee joints or rely on your lower back to complete the motion. Instead, it teaches your glutes to do exactly what they were biologically designed to do, which is to extend your hips, support your spine, and carry you through daily activities with absolute ease. Science strongly backs this up. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity revealed that seated glute bridges increased glute engagement by 48% in adults aged 60 to 70 when compared to standard body weight. Squats. Furthermore, participants reported significantly less joint discomfort and improved overall balance after just 6 weeks of practice. Every time you climb stairs or rise from a chair, you depend entirely on how well these muscles fire. Here is how to perform this foundational movement safely in your own living room. Sit on the floor with your upper back firmly resting against a sturdy couch. Bend your knees and keep your feet flat on the floor at hip-width apart. Gently tuck your chin, look straight ahead, engage your core muscles, and press firmly through your heels to lift your hips until your body forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Pause at the top for 2 seconds, squeezing your glutes tightly. Then lower down slowly. Aim for 10 to 15 controlled repetitions. Please avoid dangerous mistakes like pushing through your toes, overarching your lower back, or letting your head drop backward. This exercise is not flashy, but it is the ultimate key to standing taller and moving with genuine power again. If you are finding value in this safe, science-backed approach to aging with strength, please take a quick second to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us create more educational content that protects your joints and keeps you moving confidently. Now that you have built a powerful foundation with the seated glute bridge, we must address the most critical piece of the puzzle. It is time for movement number 1, the single leg glute bridge. We call this exercise the ultimate truth teller. because it completely exposes and corrects the hidden imbalances we have been discussing all along. From an educational viewpoint, you must understand how your body naturally compensates for weakness. Whenever you perform a traditional two-legged exercise like a regular squat or a standard bridge, your brain automatically relies on your dominant side to do the heavy lifting. The stronger muscle quietly takes over the workload, which means your weaker side never gets the chance to catch up. You end up reinforcing the very imbalance you are trying to fix. The single-leg glute bridge removes all the cheat codes. It forces each side of your body to activate fully and independently. A 2022 study published by the National Council on Aging demonstrated exactly why this is so effective. Researchers found that adults over 55 who practiced this specific movement 3 times per week saw a 41% improvement in pelvic alignment and a 38% increase in isolated glute strength after just 6 weeks. Participants also experienced measurable gains in their walking posture and daily balance. Here is how to perform this transformative movement safely. Lie flat on your back, with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Keep your arms resting at your sides, with your palms facing down for extra support. Slowly extend your left leg off the ground. Press firmly through the heel of your grounded right foot and lift your hips upward until your shoulders, hips, and right knee form a perfectly straight line. Hold this top position for 1 to 2 seconds, squeezing your working muscle tightly. Then lower your hips slowly to the floor. Aim for 6 to 10 repetitions on each side. Please pay close attention to your form and avoid common mistakes. Do not let your hips tilt or drop to one side. Keep your core engaged to prevent arching your lower back. And never use fast momentum to swing yourself upward. Always begin your set with your weaker leg. An excellent educational tip is to gently tap your working muscle with your fingers while you lift, as this physical touch helps your brain build a stronger neurological connection to that specific area. This single leg movement is the missing key to restoring true muscle symmetry, improving your walking stability, and ensuring your joints stay protected for years to come. Now that you have completed all 4 movements, from releasing the tight piriformis muscle to isolating balance with the single leg bridge, you possess the complete blueprint to rebuild your lower body. Before we conclude, we must remind you that the movements shared in this video are strictly for educational purposes only. They are never a substitute for professional medical advice or treatment. If you have any history of joint pain, surgeries, back problems, or chronic conditions, we strongly urge you to speak with your doctor before beginning this or any new exercise program. Always listen to your body and never push through pain. We have spent years being told that fitness means pushing harder and grinding through discomfort. However, the most valuable lesson you can take away today is that after 60, less is often more. You do not need high-impact workouts, and you certainly do not need to train like you are 25 years old. What you truly need is precision, intention, and a path forward that honors the exact body you live in today. These 4 gentle movements might seem small, but they directly target what matters most for your future, which is your balance, your independence, and your confidence in your own strength. True balance does not start in your feet, it starts in your hips. Genuine strength does not begin with heavy weights, it begins with the connection between your brain and your muscles. If these exercises feel different than what you are used to, it is because they are designed to retrain your body to work in perfect harmony again. Correcting these quiet imbalances will unlock new freedom in your daily steps, ease in your sleep, and lasting comfort in your joints. Your next chapter of physical strength is not about being louder, it is about being much smarter and more sustainable. We truly want to hear from you now. Tell us which of these 4 glute movements surprised you the most today. Let us know if any of these exercises revealed a hidden imbalance or a tight side you did not even know you had. Please drop your thoughts in the comments below, because your personal story might be the exact inspiration someone else needs to start their healing journey. If you found helpful education in this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support allows us to keep creating safe content to help you age beautifully.